The world is full of magic. Some people can move objects with their minds, while others can heal the sick by simply laying hands on them. We all have different abilities that make us unique, but some of them are so rare that we don't even know they exist. Today, you'll meet an extraordinary girl named Nastya who has a special gift. It's not telekinesis or healing powers, but something equally amazing: knowledge. Nastya lives in a small village nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling lake. The houses are cozy and close together, and everyone knows everyone else. Life here seems to be calm and uneventful. But if you take a closer look at Nastya, you'll see that she's no ordinary girl. She has a thirst for knowledge that's insatiable. And this gift sets her apart from the other children in town. Every day when the school bell rings, Nastya's eyes light up with excitement. While other students might dread going to school, for Nastya, it's like a treasure chest waiting to be opened. She sits at the front of the class, eager to absorb every lesson the teachers have to offer. Whether it's math, history, or science, Nastya's mind soaks up information like a sponge. Her teachers, recognizing her exceptional ability, often praise her in front of the whole class. This makes Nastya feel good about herself, but it also makes some of the other children jealous. They call her a teacher's pet and say she is only at the front of the class because she wants to please the teachers. Nastya tries to ignore them, but the constant taunts start to get to her. She begins to wonder if there's something wrong with her. Maybe she really is just a teacher's pet, someone who craves attention. Maybe all those hours spent studying are just a way to fill the emptiness inside her. One day after school, Nastya decides to do something crazy. She's had enough of being bullied and being called a teacher's pet. She walks out of the school gates without saying goodbye to anyone. As she walks through the familiar streets, Nastya realizes that she doesn't know where she's going. All she knows is that she wants to be away from the school and the taunts of her classmates. She walks until she reaches the edge of town where a thick forest begins. On the other side of the forest, there's a small cottage surrounded by a vegetable garden and fruit trees. It looks like the perfect place to relax and read a book. As Nastya approaches the house, she sees an old woman watering the plants. The woman looks up and smiles at Nastya. Something about the woman's smile makes Nastya feel comfortable. So she decides to knock on the door and ask if she can sit in the garden for a while. The old woman, whose name is Baba Yaga, invites Nastya inside the house. When Nastya steps inside, she sees all kinds of interesting things. There are books piled up on tables and chairs, and strange tools hang from the walls. Nastya feels a sense of familiarity, like she's been here before, even though she knows she hasn't. Baba Yaga offers Nastya some tea and cookies, and then asks her why she came to the house. Nastya hesitates, not sure how to explain what she's feeling. She's tired of being bullied at school, and she feels lost and alone. As Nastya pours her heart out to Baba Yaga, she realizes that she's not just talking to an old woman. She's connecting with a wise and compassionate listener who understands her pain. When Nastya finishes her story, there's silence for a moment. Then Baba Yaga speaks in a gentle voice. She tells Nastya that she's not a weirdo or a teacher's pet. On the contrary, she's gifted with the magic of knowledge. Baba Yaga explains that not everyone can see or understand this magic, but that doesn't mean it's not real. In fact, Baba Yaga says that Nastya's thirst for knowledge is more powerful than any curse. Nastya is stunned by what she's hearing. She had no idea that her love of learning was actually a special gift. Baba Yaga tells Nastya that she's chosen her to receive a special gift, a gift that will help her control the magic within her. Before Nastya can ask any questions, Baba Yaga hands her a small box. The box is made of wood, and there's a strange symbol carved into it. Nastya opens the box and gasps in surprise. Inside, there's a silver necklace with a pendant in the shape of a book. Baba Yaga tells Nastya that this necklace will help her control her magic and protect her from harm. Nastya puts on the necklace and feels a surge of power. She knows that she'll never be bullied again. As the sun begins to set, it's time for Nastya to go home. She thanks Baba Yaga for everything and promises to visit again soon. When Nastya gets home, she goes straight to her room and takes the box out of her bag. She opens it and finds a silver necklace with a pendant that looks like an open book. Nastya puts on the necklace and immediately feels different. It's like a shield protecting her from harm. She knows that her classmates won't be able to bully her anymore. From that day on, Nastya walks through the school gates with her head held high. She knows that she's not a teacher's pet or a weirdo. She's Nastya, the girl with the magic of knowledge. The other students may not see this magic, but it doesn't matter. Nastya knows that she's special and that her thirst for knowledge is a powerful force. Whenever Nastya feels like giving up, she just needs to look at her necklace and remember what Baba Yaga told her. She's not alone. There are people out there who believe in her and her gift. All she has to do is find them. One day, while rummaging through her grandmother's attic, Nastya comes across a dusty old book. When she opens it, she finds a message written in her grandmother's handwriting. The message tells Nastya that she's part of a secret society of knowledge, a group of people who possess special gifts and protect ancient secrets. Empowered by this discovery, Nastya embraces her role as a keeper of knowledge. She uses her thirst for knowledge to help others and solve mysteries. With each new discovery, Nastya becomes more confident in her abilities. She realizes that her gift is not just about knowing things, it's about using that knowledge to make a difference in the world. As time goes on, Nastya becomes known throughout the land for her wisdom and compassion. People from far and wide come to her for help and advice, and she never turns anyone away. One day, a desperate mother comes to Nastya seeking help. Her son has been cursed by an evil sorcerer, and only the purest heart can break the curse. The mother believes Nastya has the heart and knowledge to help her son, and she's willing to do anything to make it happen. Although initially hesitant, Nastya accepts the challenge. She knows it won't be easy, but she's determined to help. Guided by her thirst for knowledge and the support of the secret society, Nastya embarks on a perilous journey to break the curse. She faces many obstacles along the way, but she never gives up hope. With the help of her friends, Nastya eventually finds a way to break the curse. And when she does, the gratitude of the townspeople knows no bounds. They cheer and celebrate, and Nastya feels a sense of fulfillment she's never felt before. In that moment, Nastya realizes that her gift is a blessing, not just for her, but for everyone around her. She's not just a keeper of knowledge, she's a healer, a friend, and a hero, and she wouldn't trade it for the world. And so Nastya continued to use her gift to help others, always remembering the words of Baba Yaga, "You are not a weirdo or a teacher's pet. You're Nastya, the girl with the magic of knowledge." The end.